Well, I was in desperate need of help, and I had gone to a couple of other treatment centers where I lived back home, which were really not good fits for me. I was a difficult case, so to speak, back east. I kept leaving AMA and checking out of facilities back east, and it was just too easy for me being home, so close to home. And it was suggested by my employer. Amtrak knew about Miles and Sovereign Health, and it was the best thing that ever happened to me. I was in desperate need of help, and I never felt better in my life. The fact that I was away from home, but not just the distance, but the quality of care. It's obvious that people here care about what they do. People like yourself, and of course Dr. Cho, and from the counselors, Larry, and everybody. I mean, everybody cares about what they do, and it shows. I mean, I've had an unbelievable experience here. Yeah, I mean that truthfully, because I believe I probably was in a good place back east, one of the places, but I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready. You have to be ready, and I just got tired of digging. And as I heard the other day here, I'm climbing now and not digging. The two other centers that I went to were similar in the sense that you have to give an alcoholic or an addict structure. Everything, rules, structure, and discipline. You have to be up, in group, lunch, chores. You have to have a little bit of downtime to relax, and journaling and all that. Basically, in terms of structure, I think the other facilities that I went to were similar in the sense that you have the structure. One place I was at in Virginia didn't have the amount of staff resources. It was a smaller place. I think what was important for me is that 30 days was not enough. So, if I stayed at a place that was here for 30 days, and you have a place maybe that's here, or even higher, I think the longer that an addict or an alcoholic has the opportunity to stay, it's better for them, no matter where they are. It's got to be a combination of things. Is the person ready? Yeah. What's the facility that they're at? What kind of care are they getting? And the longer, the better. If I had left Sovereign Health after 30 days, I probably would have been drunk again. Not that that's a discredit to Sovereign, but I just needed 90 days. Right. Everybody has been wonderful. Everybody has been wonderful. I have not met an unpleasant or an unprofessional or an uncaring person. Even folks that are not my doctors or not my therapists, they're always nice to me. How you feeling? How you doing? Pleasant attitudes, great demeanors, professional. I haven't really met anybody that hasn't or wouldn't be willing to do anything if I had a problem. So I've been here now almost 90 days. I'm leaving Wednesday, and I'm a little sad about that. I'm a little sad, maybe a lot sad about that. Not only because I'm in Southern California, that's been a plus, but that I've completed treatment, that I feel like a different person, and I really, honestly, I will never forget Sovereign Health. I won't. The groups I enjoy. The groups, it's a variety, in my opinion. There are videos, there's your music therapy, which is great. I enjoy that because, we pick a song, how it relates to our recovery. And the good thing about that is that someone may be listening to a song that I could care less about. But I try to listen to it, listen to the words, and try to see how that person relates to it. And that's helped me to build tolerance. The songs are important to us, they mean stuff to us. I've enjoyed immensely that group, as did Art. Told me when he left, he loved going to that group. Between Jill and Chrissy, I think they do a great job with and Dr. Cho with the CBT groups and the relapse prevention, and the groups are fine. And I've gotten a lot out of them. The information, all the groups. No, I mean, I think, and I'm clear-headed, obviously, and I'm speaking from the heart. I mean, the overall experience for me has been terrific. I love the outings on Wednesdays that you and Dr. Moore, whoever plan. I know you have a big part of that. I've loved the outings. I like the fact that on Fridays the executive staff listens to the concerns. I know a lot of that is a big gripe session a lot of times, and it gets kind of frustrating because it's not all bad. You have to say good things. But you know, it's nice that the suggestions are taken seriously, and they do make an effort to change, you know, some of the stuff to make it better. I mean, I'm an alcoholic and an addict. I got my meetings, I got my counseling, I got my therapy. I met great people in the program that work here and that don't work here. And I just feel like I've had a well-rounded, satisfying experience. Well, I would tell them to prepare for a lot of rule, structure, and discipline. Sovereign has given me the tools, the support, the instruction, the care, everything to address, understand, accept my disease. And if I go out and relapse this time, I have no one to blame but myself. Because I'm leaving here a whole, complete person that still has to grow. I mean, the work is beginning when I leave here, but I'm leaving here with everything I need in my head to manage my disease a day at a time. And I have the information. Sometimes I think maybe I can be too smart, and that scares me, you know, because people have been known to relapse but thinking they're too smart. I don't want to feel that way. I want to, you know, I want to be humble and but aggressive about taking care of myself.